What's up, everybody? I just want to get on here really quick and share a word with y'all. A few weeks ago during Bible study, we're reading through the book of Matthew, and we got to chapter 14 where Jesus feeds the 5,000 people, and we're reading through that, and then Jesus walks on water. He does all these miracles, and then shortly right after, I think a chapter and a half over, Jesus feeds another 4,000. And for some reason, I never realized that he fed 5,000 and fed 4,000 just so close back to back. And we were reading through, and on the next page over, the disciples were coming to or going from somewhere, and they crossed over, I'm guessing, some water somewhere, and they realized they had no bread, and they started freaking out and everything. Like, how are we going to eat? We don't have any bread. And literally, Jesus looked over at them and was pretty much like, seriously, are y'all kidding me? Like, I literally just fed 5,000 people with literally a few loaves of bread and a few fish, walked on water, calmed the storm, and then literally fed another 4,000 people right with nothing, right in front of y'all's eyes. Their own two eyes, the disciples. Literally, they witnessed all these miraculous miracles, and they still had little faith and doubted Jesus would provide for them. And that just made me realize, like, that's me sometimes. And it gave me hope to know that these people walked hand in hand with Jesus and got to witness all these miracles right before their eyes. And they still doubted God sometimes. And I'm not saying that's right, because it's not. We got to get to a point where we cease to doubt God. But sometimes our flesh takes over and we doubt Him, and we lose faith, and we start worrying. We're like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to pay this? How are we going to provide? How are you going to do this? And all these doubts come over us. But we need to realize, like, God is faithful. Like, that's what these disciples had to do. They had to just look back in your life and look at all the blessings God's given you. Every time when you thought something wasn't going to work out, and it worked out, and all the answered prayers God gave you. That's why I recommend you write down in a journal or something prayer requests, and then write them down when God answers them, because that way when we get in a situation like that, when we're not believing or having faith that God is going to do something for us, we can look back on our life and look at all the ways God has been faithful and came through. Because I know firsthand in my life, I've never one time gone without. God has always provided for me. He is faithful. And I'm not saying I always got exactly what I wanted, but He always gave me exactly what I needed. So I just wanted to get on here to share that with y'all and give y'all some hope. Like, whenever you're feeling like the disciples, like you're doubting God, you've seen God do all these miracles in your life, but you're still doubting Him sometimes, look back and just think about all the miraculous miracles God's done for you, because God is faithful, and we cannot please God without faith. So go out there and live a life of faith, and try not to take it all on yourself, and just have faith and trust God, because God will come through and provide. Y'all have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.